Hello everyone and welcome to online English class. This is level 2, lesson 10, which starts on May 6th. This is part 1. This is video 1 of 3. There are 3 videos in every lesson. In this video, we are going to do the warm-up. We're going to practice measurements, and then we're going to start Unit 8, Lesson B. You are probably watching this video between May 6th and May 17th. This video was filmed on May 2nd. So let's start with the warm-up. Today is Saturday. The date is May 2nd, 2020. The month is May. The date is the 2nd. Oh, let me write that. The month is May. The date is the 2nd. The date is the 2nd. The year is 2020. The weather. Let's look at the weather for today. So today is Saturday at 3 p.m. Right now the weather is sunny. The temperature is 82 degrees. So let's look at the daily forecast down here. Today is Saturday, is sunny. The temperature range for today, the low is 55 degrees and the high is 82 degrees. The low temperature for today is 55. The high temperature is 82 degrees. The weather today is sunny. Today, the temperature range is from, the low temperature is 55, and the high temperature is 82. Today, the temperature range is from 55 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Right now, the temperature is, right now the temperature is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels hot. Yesterday. Yesterday, we're talking about the past. We say yesterday, the weather was. Yesterday, the weather was sunny. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are talking about the future. Tomorrow, the weather will be. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow, the weather will be sunny. Okay, so now I want you to look at the measurements paper, your measurements notes. If you need this paper, it's on my website. What you do is you go to the website, you go to your level. So this is level 2 Buford, and you go to week number 5. Week 5, under lesson 9, look for the word measurements. And this is the paper. So, measurements. Let's review measurements. The verb to measure means to count something for its size or its weight. If we measure something, we are measuring a number. So we're measuring the weight, the length, or the temperature. We measure something. The measurement is the number that we get that describes the size, weight, or temperature. So let's start with weight. The units for weight are ounce, pound, and ton. 1 ounce. This pen is about 1 ounce. This pen weighs 1 ounce. We ask questions like, how much does it weigh? Or how many ounces is it? Okay? And then next we have a pound. A pound is heavier than an ounce. This book weighs 1 pound. This pen weighs 1 ounce. The book is heavier than the pen. And then we have a ton. A ton has 1,000 pounds. The heaviest unit here is the ton. The ton is the heaviest unit. It's the biggest unit. It has 1,000 pounds. The lightest unit, or the smallest unit, is the ounce. The ounce is the smallest unit, or the lightest unit. Up next, we have length. Length, we ask how long is it, or how tall is it, or how far is it. The units for length are inch, foot, yard, and mile. 1 inch. 1 inch is... I don't have my ruler. 1 inch is about, from here to here, is 1 inch. This is 1 inch long. 1 foot has 12 inches. So a foot has 12 of these inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 foot has 12 inches. 1 yard has 3 feet. And 1 mile has 5,280 feet. So what's the biggest unit? What's the biggest unit of length? What's the longest unit? The mile is the biggest unit. The mile is the longest unit. What's the smallest unit? What's the shortest unit? The inch. The inch is the smallest unit. The inch is the shortest unit. And then we have dimensions. Dimensions are measurements. We have the length, the width, and the height. These are the dimensions of a box: the length, the width, and the height. So let's say the dimensions of this box are 2 inches high, 4 inches long, and 3 inches wide. That's the dimensions of this box. The distance. We use distance for measuring the distance, how far away two things are. The distance between two things. We usually use feet or inches. And we ask, how far is it? How far is it? And then we have temperature. Temperature, we use degrees Fahrenheit. Here are the important temperatures. And the tools for measuring temperature is a thermometer. Okay, now let's go to lesson B in unit 8. Lesson B is on page 98. Page 98. On lesson B, we're asking questions like, where did you go last night? We're focusing on asking what and where questions in the past. So let's look at this graph. First, we have the verbs over here in orange. We have regular verbs for writing in the past tense. So with regular verbs, they're easy. All you do is you write. With regular verbs, you add ed to the end to talk about the past. So clean, we have cleaned. Deliver, delivered. Help, helped. Pick up, picked up. Prepare, prepared. And then we have the irregular verbs. The irregular verbs, you should have the paper for this. If you don't have the paper for this, it's on the website. Go, went. Make, made. Meet, met. Take, took. All right, so let's practice asking questions. Let's start with what. So we're asking questions about what. What did you do yesterday? I worked. What did he do yesterday? He worked. What did they do yesterday? They worked. And then we have where questions. Where did you go last night? I went to a meeting. Where did she go last night? She went to a meeting. Where did they go last night? They went to a meeting. So now, for practice, we're going to write the word what or where, and then we're going to change the verbs to the simple past. So, here, for every number, we have A and B. A is the question. B is the response. So A, somebody's asking the question, and B, someone else gives the response. So A, what did Linda do after breakfast? We know we're using what because in the question we're asking about do, when you do something. So what did she do after breakfast? She made the beds. 2, we're using what or where did Brenda and Leo do this morning? Again, because of the word do, we're asking something they do this morning, so we use the word what. What did Brenda and Leo do this morning? They, and now we write the verb pick up in past tense. They picked up patients in the reception area. When you pick someone up, pick up someone. Pick up someone. Pick up someone means you take them somewhere. You take someone to a place. So we can say, I pick up my kids after school. I pick up my kids after school. It means I take my kids home from school. I pick up my kids after school means I take my kids home after school. So what did Brenda and Leo do this morning? They picked up some patients in the reception area. So they went to the reception area where the patients are waiting. The reception area is where you go to wait for the nurse or the doctor. So they went to the reception area and then they took the patients to their rooms. They picked up patients in the reception area. Number 3, blank did Trevor do this morning? The word do. So we're going to use the word what. What did Trevor do this morning? He delivered x-rays. So this means he's giving pictures of x-rays to someone. He delivered x-rays. So he's giving a picture of the x-ray to maybe a doctor or a patient. He's giving the pictures of the x-ray. Number 4, blank did Jill and Brad take the linens? Here the verb is take, and the answer is a location. The second floor is a location, a place. So we're going to ask where. Where did Jill and Brad take the linens? Remember, linens are like blankets or towels or bed sheets. Those are linens. The past tense of take is took. They took the linens to the second floor. Okay, now you can finish all of this. I'll give you the answers in a second. You can stop the video here. Okay, here are the answers for the rest of the questions. Number 5, we're asking do. So, we say what? What did Felix do yesterday? He helped patients with their walkers and wheelchairs. Number 6, the verb in number 6 is go. With go, we want to use the word where. Where did Juan and Ivana go after work? They went to the coffee shop across the street. See, the answer has a location. Number 7. What? We're using what because the question has the word do. He prepared the rooms on the second floor. Number 8. We have the verb meet in the question, and in the answer we have a location, in her office. So we're going to use the word where. Where did Suzanne meet Marco? She met him in her office. Okay, now let's look at the next page. On this page, we have Rosa's schedule. It's everything she's going to do today. Or maybe yesterday, because this is in the past. So, what we want to do here is we want to ask where and what questions. We can ask, where did Rosa go at 8 o'clock? At 8 o'clock, she went to the coffee shop. What did she do there? What did she do at 8 o'clock? She ate breakfast. So let's do 9:30. 9:30, she needs to prepare rooms on the 4th floor. So we have the task. This is something she needs to do. It's a task. Task. Something you need to do. A task is something you need to do. So, I'm going to mark the task with the green marker. So at 8, she needs to eat breakfast. At 9:30, she needs to prepare the rooms. At 10:30, she needs to meet patients. She needs to talk to patients. 11:30, she needs to pick up x-rays. So she needs to take x-rays, like the x-ray documents and papers. At 1, she needs to meet Amy. At 2, she needs to clean the furniture. At 3, she needs to make the beds. At 3:30, she needs to deliver supplies. Deliver supplies means she needs to give supplies. At 4:30, she needs to pick up x-rays. And at 5:30, she needs to go to English class. So in the green, we have her tasks. The task is something you need to do. And the task, I'm marking with the green marker. Up next, we have locations. Location is a place. On her schedule, there are locations. I'm going to mark them with the pink marker. At the coffee shop, on the 4th floor, in the reception area, from the lab, in the cafeteria, in the reception area, on the 1st floor, to the 3rd floor, from the lab, at the community college. The location is in pink. So if we have a question about what, the answer is in green. If we have a question about where, the answer is in pink. So, where did Rosa go at 8? She went to the coffee shop. What did she do there? She ate breakfast. So where did Rosa go? Where did Rosa go at 1? Where did Rosa go at 1? She went to the cafeteria. The cafeteria is where you eat food in a hospital. The cafeteria is where you eat food. What did she do in the cafeteria? She met Amy. She talked with Amy. What did Rosa do at 3:30? At 3:30, she delivered supplies. Where did she deliver supplies? She delivered supplies to the third floor. So now I want you to ask what and where questions and answer them in the past tense. I already colored them for you, so it's easy. The green is the task. So with the green, it's the answer for the what question. What did she do? The pink is the location. The location is for the where question. Where did she go? So now I want you to finish the bottom of page 99. We have a table here. We have times here. We have last weekend, last May, this morning, last summer, last night. All of these are in the past. We want to ask where. Where did you go? And what? What did you do? So where did you go last weekend? I went to the mall. What did you do at the mall? I ate lunch and went shopping. So tell me about last Monday, this morning, last summer, and last night.